Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for the last game of the day at Epiclan. Finishing up the group stages. Oh yeah, there could be a tie break after this one. We'll see how it goes. But the last scheduled game of the day. So we've got Don't Axe Me coming up against TmF Gaming. Going into this round 2 games, they were both unbeaten for the day. TmF took the first game off them, Don't Axe Me. So coming into the second one, see what's going to happen. Don't Axe Me spoke to me afterwards. They said they're pretty confident this time around. They ban out Tinker. They also said they were very, very scared of TMS Tinker. So once again, we are at Epiclan in Kettering. I'm Mackie, and I'm here with Kenwin.
Hello.
How you holding up, man?
I'm awake. That's all I can say about that. I think my voice is going to hold out for this one. Tomorrow we'll see.
Tomorrow we will
Tomorrow
sound like death metal singers.
We'll face that when it gets to it. But for now, I'm ready for enthusiasm. We've got a pub quiz coming after this, and we're going to represent UK Dota by winning in laughing in the lol babbies' faces.
Is it going to be a problem that I don't know anything?
Probably. We'll get over it. Pretty standard. Like, Don't Axe Me's bans, both respect. They've run Visage every game until this one, and they've run every game, TMF.
Nepali Jesus plays a very strong Visage.
Yep.
He's been playing that, and Dozing Green's been playing Support Alchemist in every game we've seen from them, and it's been really working out well for them. So, yeah, great bans there. I mean, big respect to the TMF lineup. TMF ban out Lifestealer and OD. What do you got to say about that?
It suggests that Don't Axe Me wants to run in hero mid. I don't know. Like, there's not really much to say. OD's a strong laner. Maybe TMF. Maybe they ran it in the last game and they put the Fear of God into TMF. We'll see. But Quap, the first pick for Don't Axe Me.
So that's another hero that we've seen TMF run. So I don't know if they picked that.
Like, they've been running Puck, Batrider as well. They've been picking these mid-game controllers, not really bothering between them. Like, Poe and PO and Ion have proved competent at whatever they've been put on.
That's very true.
So I don't want to read too much into that. I think it's just, I know Deeps is very concerned about the strength of PO as a mid laner. He just wants a mid laner he can rely on. Quap, possibly the best laner in most situations.
Quap's pretty damn strong.
I mean, we'll see. Might get another Puck Quap matchup, which is always fun to watch.
Cool. I want to know if TMF are going to pull something special out of the bag for this one. I mean, they won the last game, so you know they're unbeaten. There's no real reason to change it up at all. Maybe they're saving any of their big guns for the groups tomorrow. Not the groups, the double elims tomorrow.
Yep.
That's when we really start playing for keeps. Of course, the prize pool is £750 plus free tickets to the next Epiclan, which will probably be around February. It's not been announced yet, but we'll see what that is. Keep tuned to epiclan.co.uk and to see what's going on there. And we see the Puck,
the trophy,
and the Alchemist. Yeah, there's a trophy. There's totally a Dota trophy.
We're going to get on stream on Sunday. We're going to present it. It's going to be really good.
Yeah, that's
right. That's the plan.
Hopefully we can stream it. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. We'll have to work out if the prize ceremony is going to be streamed on one of the Twitch TVs. So if you go to Twitch TV/team/Epiclan, you can see all the tournaments going on there, and you know, see all the League of Legends and SC2 and all that stuff going on. And you should probably take tune to Epiclan 3 because that's the best channel. That's going to be Dota all weekend.
We like Dota. You like Dota. That's why you're here, right?
If we can, we'll stream a bit more nonsense Dota outside of the actual tournament.
We're hoping to do a casual ARAM tournament a bit later with some of the other guys around the LAN. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'll stream anything that's going, to be honest. I think I just want to get. I reckon if we get more content out than any of the other games, we're probably winning. Right? It doesn't matter if no one watches it.
Yeah, quantity over quality, or something.
Yeah.
You see the picks move on. Let's focus.
Focus. Come on, professionalism.
there's a Dota game going on. UK esports, really excited GCS players again. But yeah, we see the co-op Nyx opening from Don't Ask Me, a mid support, and knowing how TmF have been playing, we've got the same again with the Puck and the Alchemist. And the bans now, we've got rid of Darkseer, Treant, Bat, and Shadow Demon in the second phase. All very strong heroes.
So TmF are really just banning sort of conventionally very strong heroes. I think. I mean, we've seen Don't Ask Me running Treant once, but then we've seen TmF run Batrider quite a bit. So might be a little bit more targeted, but it's still like, you know, no one likes Batrider. So I'm not surprised to see it banned out. And the same with Shadow Demon. I don't see many games with Shadow Demon in anymore since they switched to 2-2. I don't think Shadow Demon quite makes it into the first pickups a lot, but does get into the second ban phase quite a lot. So
you see a Bane pickup from TmF. I know Don't Ask Me are very skeptical of the usefulness of Bane in tri-lanes, but we've seen also how TmF use it. I imagine the Nightmare will be there to set up. I see a Wisp. Oh man,
cool.
The tourney.
I like
Wisp.
IO. Yeah, he's always going to be Wisp, isn't he?
He's going to be Wisp, yep.
So, what do Don't Ask Me pick up to complement the Wisp then?
They've got an open pool, anyone they want. Tiny, CK, Sven, all there.
I'd like to see a Tiny. It's been a while. Been a while since I saw that. Yeah, I mean, anything could work. CK would be cool. CK is pretty strong. I mean, I don't know where they put that though. Like, if it really works out, I guess you're going to run Nyx Assassin and Wisp as part of the tri-lane.
Yep.
Yeah, it hangs together reasonably well.
I mean, even running Wisp with the gyro is becoming increasingly a thing recently. Just use Wisp for his steroid on the attack speed, get those flat cannon out hits like that. No, like even less for the ganking. Just the steroids he provides makes your carry insanely strong towards the end of the game.
I wonder how strong it's going to be against TmF's current lineup though, because Puck has a lot of maneuverability. He's got all the escapes in the world, really.
And also, if he sees you TP in, he can sit on top of you in silence as TmF pick up the Mirana. Okay, I think I can see what's going to happen. We're going to get a sleep, we're going to get an arrow, then we're going to get the concoction on top of it. Someone who's going to get very dead in that tri-lane is Don't Ask Me pick up the Chaos Knight.
Yeah, I mean, Chaos Knight has got a lot of survivability. There's a lot of hit points on that guy, and he's pretty fast. But I don't know how this combination's going to work out against these heroes at all.
I'm not sure if they're going to go try versus tri-lane. I think both will attempt to aggressively try, almost. I mean, we'll see. But I would be surprised if these two ended up directly opposed, personally. Might see a duo mid. Might see a Chaos Knight IO mid. Co-op on the bot lane on our own and Nyx and a second farmer top or something.
So, I mean,
as Luna's banned out,
we can assume PO. We assume PO will take the Puck mid. So if CK and IO go mid, they'll win that lane.
They might struggle to kill him though.
But at what cost?
Where's the switch face? Quick chat, don't let me down.
10 seconds remaining.
So. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if this is going to work. As you say, as soon as Chaos Knight arrives anywhere, he's going to get sleeped. He's going to get arrowed.
As Weaver gets spanned out.
They've got to catch people out all alone.
They're reading this Alchemist as support, obviously, so both teams with a farmer to pick, arguably an offlaner. Since we've seen this Mirana tri-lane being run before by TmF.
Yeah, they've run Mirana as a sort of a carry.
Tri-lane farmer on the aggro try, and they put something farmer on the safe. Pick up the Gyrocopter.
And Gyrocopter rounds off their lineup.
So that will maybe a solo safe Gyro. And they can try and pair the CK and the AO against that.
Yeah, that could work.
I mean, how they lane this is vital to how this game will turn out, because both teams have the potential to be very strong. But they need strong laning phases, both. We need the IO needs a quick 6, the Chaos Knight needs a quick 8. Nyx wants his 6, Cop wants his 6, and the same of all TmF's hero. So there's so much hinges on how well they execute here, both teams.
Definitely. It's
Reserve time.
I feel like the pressure's on now. Don't Axe Me really want to even this up.
Storm Spirit.
Storm Spirit.
Okay then. Another strong solo laner with a huge potential to scale into the late game. They want to go toe to toe here.
It's a cool pickup, but I've no idea if it's going to work.
Well, you got to try it. I have faith. Dupes is playing it. It's going mid. Oh, if they don't run the duo mid, I mean, we'll see. But it looks like, yeah, Ion's taking the gyrocopter, so we'll see that solo safe. Jesus on the Alchemist this time. He's bumped green off it. So we'll see Dozing Green on the Bane. I've introduced the teams by accident. Whoops.
Oh, that's quite alright. So, as we get into the final game of the day, barring any ties, we have Don't Axe Me on the Radiant side. We've got Day playing on the Chaos Knight. We've got Widow playing on the Quap. We have got Dingo playing on the Wisp. Kane is playing on the Nyx Assassin. And finally, Dupes is playing on the Storm Spirit.
And to give TmF their instructions for a second time, lucky them, Napoli Jesus is on the Alchemist. Mirana, played by Betu. Dozing Green on the Bane. TmF Pui is playing the puck. And Ion is taking the gyrocopter towards the solo safe. And they're drawing on the map. Smiley faces and OKs and willies. Wonderful.
Good. No, that's yeah, that's some pretty highbrow stuff right there.
Yep. And we're going to see this tri-lane bottom once again. Mirana shaping to farm
30
with
seconds
the
to
builds.
battle.
And we see all 5 heroes coming bottom from DAM.
Yeah, they're moving through this jungle and they're looking for someone, but they're not going to find it.
A distinctive lack of wards. Have they left them on the courier? I don't see any wards on this initial team.
I saw a smoke up on TmF.
Yeah, they've got wards and a smoke, but like it seems quite greedy builds from the supports here. We're going to get the tri lane safe. We're going to try versus try, and the solo off.
The battle begins.
By the look of it, this is going to be interesting. I think TmF. I like the way TmF lane this more.
You think?
Yep, I think their tri lane's stronger. I think the lane's pretty even, and we've got lag for TmF
lag.
lads.
I'll get that worked out, hopefully.
Got 10% packet loss.
Ooh, pretty nasty.
Okay,
as I say,
we're back underway.
We are a bit on we are on another connection to the players.
We're
so
on a
it's kind
very
of hard to
cluttered
say.
network. Oh, as I say, we've got every tournament in the world happening, and it hurts.
Seems like we're faring better than some other games though, which is makes a nice break because Dota really suffered on the last one, so at least we are doing okay there. So your money's on TmF with this tri lane. I'm not so sure anymore. I feel like I don't know if they can catch out Dingo, who is living very dangerously right now. Then they could be onto something, but I don't know.
I don't know. Wisp tri-lanes are weak for the first few levels, and this tri-lane is strong from level 1. So we'll see. It could go either way, you're right, but I would give the advantage to TmF.
Probably Jesus running interference straight away here.
TmF's top lane's a pretty close one. I just think the trade on the farm is more valuable on the gyrocopter. Mid lane, I think Puck's got the early advantage for sure. Like Dupes will need 4 or 5 levels where he can be effective.
Yeah, early on he will, but Storm Spirit can really ball out of control if he's given the opportunity. So that's all going to come down to player skill and the opportunities that they create for him. If he's a very active Storm Spirit, if he gets around the map, he could really swing the tide of both the other lanes.
Puck already dominating him in the last hits category though. Pui.
Yeah, he's already got double the last hits, but you know it's very, very early days. Ion taking a lot of damage so far, but Widow also trading blows quite a lot. He gets hit by a homing missile. I wonder if we're going to see this.
Ion go for the early max. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to go for this level 4 homing missile straight off the blue.
And he goes in again. Oh, Ion in deep trouble here, but he tries to turn it around with the rocket barrage. Widow tanks it, and he's blocked as well. It's going to be the end of him, and first blood going to Ion.
Well played by Ion there.
Misplay from Problem for Jesus here. He does get the classic off. A two-man stun though from Kane. He gets slept. They get Jesus. Trouble for Dingo. He catches an arrow with his face, and down he goes to Morana. Morana's in trouble as well. She gets her leap over the trees. No mana left on the Chaos Knight. He's got a rift in 2 seconds.
Kane has got the stun if he can get it.
Support rotation coming in from PO already. So.
Yeah, potions come up and forced to pull back.
And they chase after B2, but he's used the salve, and the danger is passed for now. I did get XP from that kill before he died, so that, I guess, a narrow advantage. They go on B2 again.
Yeah, the stun's there, but they don't have enough to follow up with. Almost perfect spirits, getting quite a lot of hits straight away. Dingo gets caught by the arrow. Betchy jumps forward. There's the reality rift. Dingo taking a lot of damage from the volley. There's the stun on Betchy. He goes down. Dingo in trouble. Dingo's on 17 life. One hit and he explodes.
In the mid lane, meanwhile, PO dived Dupes with a haste rune and picked up a kill. So Puck really taking control of this lane now. Doubling him in last hits. Arrow missing from Morana. Gyro running scared in the top lane. Widow re-establishing his dominance up here. Forcing him off the lane. He's got to go back to base here. He's got regen on the courier. But he's got to go way back to get it, because Widow sees him blinking and screaming, he's dead.
Yeah, really suffering up against Widow. Widow running on 15 last hits, and Ion only running on 5.
He did get the kill though, so it's pretty even up here, I think.
He did get the kill, that's very true.
Rune top, it is a regen, and we're going to see a race for it. Puck will get there first. I still got orb actually.
On both of them.
It's a straight race. There is a tether, enough mana for a tether, and he's going to do that.
Yeah, Dupes just goes to the tether.
And he killed it.
Yeah, PO manages to get that auto attack off on it, kills it off before Dupes can get to it. Didn't really matter too much for Dupes. Could have.
I mean, Alchemist coming on Dingo. He gets the stun off. The Enfeeble again, rendering this Chaos Knight a bit useless. The arrow misses though, and they're going to disengage. Wisp Spirits taking their toll. No mana on the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, Kane's just not got enough mana. He pops the Spike Carapace, but no one attacks him, and nothing going to come of that at all.
Once again,
Dingo constantly running far forward
to try and keep this gyro back, and it's doing its job, I think. Correct build choice. You want to go into Scream because you'll be catching a level 3 rocket barrage to the face every time.
That is true. The amount of damage that rocket barrage can put out is just massive, especially early on. And Quop's you know, not too squishy, but pretty squishy, and really take the hits from that.
Dupe's really suffering in this mid lane though. PO with a 2-level advantage over him, 1.5 level advantage. Already most of the way towards boots of his choice. Probably phase again, knowing PO. As we see a dive on the bottom lane. Dingo really low, one right click from dead. He gets it claimed by Betos and Die clicking for 15 damage. Polyjuice is in deep trouble here though. He's trapped by the creeps and brought down by right clicks from Kane. So it's trade on the supports again.
Unfortunate.
But he's got a salve on his support, which I'm sure he'll demand in present.
Very unfortunate for Nepali there.
Park once again picking up Storm Spirit in the mid. Did use his Dream Coil, but Storm's still on level 6. 6 minutes into the game. And Park will be at level 9 before he gets back to lane.
Pio's really showing domination there, and we see some Tranquil Boots coming up for Ion. He's farming up the jungle now.
This bottom lane going marginally in DAM's favour, I think, level-wise, XP-wise.
Maybe for
levels.
Definitely
in their favour.
Yeah, so Pio's absolutely running away with the levels. Everyone else doing reasonably similarly.
Now mid lane going in the favour of TmF, bot lane in favour of DAM, and top lane pretty even. So this game has a lot of life to it.
Does indeed, and now Dozing Green and PO are sitting in mid. They're waiting for an opportunity to catch Dupes out again, but
Dupes has his ulti now, but that is an invisible puck.
Dupes' spidey sense is tingling.
We see another hero picking up Arcane Beats on the Screen of Pain, this time Widow for DAM.
It's a hell of a lot of mana you get with that.
Yep. You see B2, rotation out here to try and get B2 back on terms in levels. Chaos Knight already level 5. Not far behind actually B2, but Kane is also level 5. Getting important 6 on Nyx. Rotation back out. Dozing Green coming back to bottom lane. And Iron in trouble in the top lane if Widow's feeling ballsy.
Yeah, he's looking pretty low. That poison just ticking away at him all the time.
Oh, brawl bottom, the Chaos Knight and the Wisp combine.
Dingo
He just does get off his cast though, despite the best efforts. So it's another trade. Wisp not having a fun time here. Already down up to 4 deaths. Only level 4, 7 minutes in. Not the fat 6 they wanted on him.
Dingo just playing a little bit too ballsy every time. He's right up at the front, and Chaos Knight really needs to be taking those hits instead of him. But every time he's always eating them. And
I mean, the trade is there. They wanted to fast 6 on both their supports. They're getting it pretty quickly on Kane on the Nyx, but not so much on the Wisp of Dingo.
Phase boots again for Pio.
Standard. Oh, Kane in trouble here. He's not going to quite get the rune.
Oh, Pio takes
Kane.
that rune.
He gets the wither, the tether even.
Oh, did you see that big arrow?
As well. Yeah, that was questionable tethering skills from the Wisp. Maybe shouldn't have gone in there.
Yeah, a big arrow came in from that, and then again, like as we said earlier, the sleep into the arrow is a great combination. You get that massiff stun, pretty much guaranteed.
Damage too. Ion once again, these Tranquil Boots getting their use, but Widow starting to take control of this lane now. He's getting open to level advantage, well ahead in last hits, almost double.
Yeah, so Widow's
the tower too.
Widow's just going to have this tower. He gets the last hit on it. That's a whole lot of gold for him.
They spot Kane here, wrapping to the side. B2 pushing forward. It's level 6 on Chaos Knight. Needs level 8 really before he's max effectiveness. Wisp might be able to hit 6 by that time. Looks like he's rotating to a different lane.
Don't ask me, are pretty reliant on getting quite a lot of level 6s.
Oh, here comes
Alchemist.
He throws it, casket. I mean, carapace it. Why didn't you carapace it, Kane? Please.
Either way, Kane was well placed. Like by being down here in the trees, he made sure that no one could really go in on him by the time that hit. It's true. If he'd popped that in time, he would have just done some damage. But he still did manage to defend against that very well.
There's a game once again, rotating out. They see him with the ward, and they want to go on him here. But Dupe's scared to show himself, knowing PO. He's actually catching up a bit now. He's no, he's not catching up. I'm lying. Still the same degree of behind. He gets the regen rune this time, but he still slept, and the arrow is gonna whiff.
Yeah, arrow comes to nothing.
Too far away that time was B2 on the Mirana. It's a pretty close game though. About 1,000 XP advantage in favour of the Dire, about 1,000 gold advantage in favour of the Radiant. So both sides were in their favour. Dai finishing his drums really quickly on top of treads and a stick. So that's pretty good for him. He's going to finish his wand as well.
Yeah, he's getting a pretty decent amount of farm. I mean, he's not quite up there with Widow, but he's doing pretty well.
No, he's ahead of Widow because of the kills he's got.
Because of the kills, yeah, that's true. I was just thinking in terms of last hits.
Yep. PO, the wealthiest man on the map, thanks to 2 solo kills.
Here comes Kane in mid.
Kane, he's got his
that Vendetta up. Looking for PO.
He's stun out of it. And here comes the stun. And this is going to be a dead PO, I think. Oh,
down he goes.
He goes down to the overload.
Jesus arrives, but a little bit late.
Harassment again. Widow was here, but not necessary. They're going to go on him now. Jesus backs off, but they're going to dive him. This diving dream team just going down just about. I got some back loss there. I'm not entirely sure how he died, but he's dead.
Scream Pain from Widow, and Sonic Wave, sorry, from Widow, and then Moonlight Shadow came up, but not quite in time. He just got one last right click and he vanished.
Trying to dive onto B2, but he just about gets the leap off in time.
Looks for that reality rift, but he can't find it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Quap going for the Aghanim Scepter. He's picked up the Point Booster. Looks like the Bloodstone build for Storm Spirit, which surprises me considering how behind he is. He's not, Bloodstone's for spiraling out of control. He's not even like helixing out of control, really. So, as you see a fight coming on the bottom lane, Pio getting absolutely devastated by the Nyx from Invis, and now in comes Widow, but he catches a concoction with his face. He blinks out though, doesn't quite die. Kane in trouble. The diving Mirana does pick off the wisp, but dies for her troubles, and now they retreat. Droops is going to come in from behind. He zips in, and the one right click the tether, another right click the tether. Blinking scream from Widow.
Widow could dice these creeps. Oh no!
Cross arrow missile. The gyrocopter picking him off, and now Puck comes in, picking up. Oh, it needs a phase shift the
reality rift.
Chaos Bolt. Now he's reality back in. The tether from the respawning wisp. They are going to get PO. That was a really messy fight.
What a fight!
Lots of people died, guys. I can tell you who.
Hell of a lot of people died, but very jammy. I don't know how far that home missile travelled for, but like
Gyro's up here farming in the top lane.
Yeah, I was watching.
All the way down there.
I was watching Widow when he was down here somewhere, and he had the little homing beacon on him then, and I didn't really know where the missile was. And yeah, he blinked a couple of times before it hit him, so it kept changing direction, I think, and yeah, it just finally took him out. It's really, really unfortunate for him. What a fight.
Still a big win for DAM. Check the goal graph, check the XP graph. I've got a big swing in their favour now.
Yeah, massive swing in their favour.
TmF for the first time today, honestly on the back foot.
Yeah, only just though, only just. I mean, what are we doing on towers? So, don't axe me, still full on their towers, and one down for TmF, so nothing there.
Rotation middle, Dupes and Kane need to be careful here. They've got heroes, Moonlight Shadow is up, and Kane is going to be dead. Dream can't pop for him though, so you can say it's worth it. And they get Dupes as well though, it's not worth it anymore. The Fiend's Grip and the right clicks and the concoction, down he goes.
Both kills going to PO in the end, so he's running 7-3 now.
They did pick up the Gyrocopter in the top, Quap and Wisp combining, but there's a TP from Dozing Green. They're not out quickly, they will, and PO coming quickly too. No Blind Dagger up on him yet, he's only 500 gold off though, and Dingo tethers. He needs the orb, but he's not going to go for it. They're going to get clear.
He's got his TP now, but he's not going to have to use it to get away this time.
Well, he would have only come back and died. He might have got the Quap out, but... Anyway, Chaos Knight not really getting involved in his early fights. This is his one, sitting on the bottom, starting with an armlet now. Or maybe the helmet of the Dominator, we'll see. How do you say it's an armlet?
That's, yeah, I think it's pretty likely it's going to be an armlet. The arrow flies, but it doesn't hit. The orb flies, doesn't hit. And Wisp picks up an urn. So a little bit of a skirmish going on in mid. I mean, DM have 3 people here up against just PO.
Here comes the Wisp to team up with his friend Chaos Knight. They're ready to combine now.
They hold hands. Are they going somewhere? We see a ping up on the top lane.
It's from the blue though. From
they're just waiting.
This farm there. And here's the TP on the Bane, who's a bit out of position. Oh, he doesn't bring a friend. Oh, Dingo.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter though. Support from the rest of his team. Down goes Dozing Green. Dingo dies for his troubles anyway. Puck comes in. Widow buys it as well. Kane in some trouble, but the Swag Carapace gets himself some room.
He's going to get hit by this
missile.
missile.
He's going to go down here. There's no slay close for him. But here comes Chaos Knight. Tries to turn it around. Pops Phantasm. Vito blinks in. He gets blasted under the tower. But the one right click and a stun is not enough, and it's 3-for-1, 4-for-1 in favour of TmF. That misplay by Wisp and Chaos Knight, one of them at fault, I couldn't say who. That's cost DAM a lot. Look at the gold from the XP graph now, spiralling back down towards TmF side.
Yeah, TmF, couple of decisive kills there, and look at the change in XP. That was just 3,000 XP going their way. There's everything to play for in this game.
Still utterly up for grabs. Here comes Quap. You're going to blink aggressively. You're going after Jesus. Gets the stun and blows the Sonic Wave only on one. Oh, but the stun, Jesus is going to live. And they're going to get Wisp and Quap. And I think we got some cheering from the TmF lads.
It's TmF in the background here.
Now here comes Kane. He invis is up. He's going to go on B2. One click and the stun. Oh, but he dodges it with a leap, but into the Chaos Bolt, and they'll get the trade. Consolation kill for DAM.
14-20 now.
Still far from over. The farm on Chaos Knight prohibitively high. He's best part of 2,000 clear of the Gyrocopter, who is his opposite positionally speaking.
He is indeed.
Murano way down on everyone farming.
Yeah,
well, just about keeping pace.
Murano's really fallen behind, and that's pretty unfortunate for her. I mean, she's kind of sort of started out looking pretty strong, and has sort of ended up just being this arrow bitch and not really getting to cast much else.
Really struggling. Only got treads and a couple of slippers. Not much of note. Relocate back up on Wisp, but see if they can execute it properly. This time, as the Amulet of Mordigian is finished by Chaos Knight. He is so farmed with treads, drums, wands, and an armlet at 70 minutes as Kane gets caught out of position and reduced to something approaching mush.
Yeah, the sleep goes out on him and
goes wide from
doesn't
Murano.
stand a chance. Ion taking the kill. Ion now running 7-1. Nearly got a BKB up. Dupes bottles an illusion room.
Just forced to step away from the Bane, looking for the Fiend script. Is Dupes.
TmF looking to finish off this middle tower now.
Looks like we're just going to sack it. Just farm their other heroes. We've got Quap pushing way out on the top lane.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Chaos Knight and Wisp sitting pretty on the bottom. B2 can't contest anymore. She would die far too quickly. Murano.
Bit of a surprise reaction from PO there. Cast a silence on an illusion. A little bit jumpy, perhaps.
I don't blame him. Big things on the line. Pride, an unbeaten record. As they try and dive onto Murano. No dice. Here comes the reaction TB from Puck, and he gets the coil on both of them and Die catching the arrow with his face. Willow comes in. Great Sonic Wedge gets both, and they pick up both heroes. Buyback from Puck. He's going to TP right back into the action. But here comes Ion. He's on his own. Jesus pops in. Scared off by a Chaos Knight illusion. They're really scary, those things. Everyone disengages, apparently. That buyback for nothing. A wasted buyback from Puck.
Yeah, and Dozing Green trying to get something. He's trying to find any kind of nightmare he can, but he's got nothing. Widow turns around for a moment to look, and he could be in danger.
But if he can come through the trees here, if he comes to those trees, he doesn't know. Die cuts back. And they put the wall behind the tower, which is... that will come into play later, I'm sure.
Pretty aggressive ward there.
Gem of True Sight bought already.
Kane's looking
as they
for someone.
Go
they find Dozing Green.
Nice silence. Doesn't save his life though. And the Excite Carapace catching up here. He's going to warp his way to safety. Dingo going down to Jesus and B2, and the cooldown smashing into the earth. They pop the Moonlight Shadow, and they're going to have to run away here. Oh no, they can turn it. Widow doesn't realise where he is. Ooh, big damage from the Rocket Barrage, but he gets away on 200 HP. The other CAM here is cleared to safety, but Widow's still in dire straits and brought down by the Waning Rift of Puck. It's a 2-for-1 in favour of TmF.
Yeah, Day
whizzes through.
Very low life.
Murano spots. Oh, the Starfall not quite in time. It does get him. The Starfall got him.
It did catch him.
Goes down.
Amazing.
And now Duke's in trouble too. He gets caught by the Carapace. And it's a 4 for none. Out of nowhere. Turning really harshly onto the AM.
Yeah, that was anybody's fight for quite a long time, and then it just all fell in favour of TmF.
But that Starfall, it didn't look like it hit. It didn't look like Chaos Knight died. Like his portrait's in the fountain. Double click his portrait. You think he got to the fountain, and the damage from Starfall followed him and killed him anyway. So
yeah, I think it was
really sad.
I think it might have only been that second hit or something that got him. I'm not quite sure how how the mechanic actually works, but that was pretty
starting
sweet.
To spiral into TmF's favour. They have a 5,000 XP lead now, which is substantial. Not unsurmountable, but they're on their way.
Yeah, slowly starting to fade back in TmF's favour for now.
Meanwhile, they're going to get back to farming now. DM still have Die. He's still the richest hero on the map. Though Gyrocopter closing the distance with those kills in that fight. He finishes BKB here, which means he's got less to fear from the Chaos Knight. The mechanism mostly done on the Alchemist. Blink Dagger, of course, done on Puck. He's got another 2,000 gold top of that. Can start moving towards the Sheepstick.
Support Alchemist continuing to be a big part of the way that TmF play.
It's impressive stuff. As I said, play back to the Mousebots a few months back. Feels like years.
Yeah.
Oh no, Kane caught out. He's got his invis though, he pops it, but the Gem of True Sight catches him out, and they double ulti for Widow. Dupes goes in, catches PO out, but he doesn't want to hang around. Widow brought down. In comes Dozing Green, brought down by Die. They can get the gem. He picks it up. Does he pick it up? No, he can't. His inventory's full, and he's going to go down, I think. He goes onto PO, tries to bring him down. No chance. Dupes comes in, catches Concoction with his face, and down as well. Another 4 for 1. TmF taking control of this game, taking it by the scruff of the neck.
Dupes pretty unfortunate there. I don't think he wanted to jump in at that point. That was just a really unfortunate bit of play by him. He dived right into the middle of them.
Aiming for Die, and just
just didn't work out. Widow didn't get to play at all in that fight. He got stun locked for about half an hour, and just sort of had to stand by until they were ready to kill him off. Great play by TmF, and again, just goes back in favour. I mean, the XP graph now over 7,500 going the way of them.
What a few fights can do in a game of Dota. A few LXP fights from TmF, a few sloppy decisions made by DAM, and suddenly the game's turned on its head.
Yes, indeed. Geometry site changing hands is now on Dozing Green.
He carried it in the last fight too. He got picked off. Yasha picked up by B2. Are they going to chuck an arrow out?
There's the arrow. And phase shifted out.
Got a creep, I think.
I think it hit Puck as he phase shifted.
No, he's an ally. You can't.
Oh no, it didn't. I stand corrected. Yeah. I think it must have hit creep. I just had the spinning stun animation in the air. So I don't know what it hit.
Another arrow.
The arrow goes again. Now he misses Kane.
They dive and gets nobody. Goes in green. Comes forward looking at the finger grip again.
Pio
dives in. He's out of position. Moonlight Chalet Pop. He eats the scream and goes down before he can really affect the fight. Vito in trouble as well. Going down. But turned around. The Concoction catching Kane. The cooldown as well. Down goes Kane. Duke's trying to get out of trouble, but he's got the rocket on his tail. He's going to dice this rocket. He's going to bottle up. And they're on the chase as well. Miranda has a leap in 3 seconds. He should live through the rocket, but he lived through the stun as Bane gets picked off by the rest of DAM. And he is brought down. The arrow follow-up from Miranda claiming the kill. It's a 2 for 2 so far, and indeed that's where it's going to finish. Oh no, the smoke from D just instantly broke by Widow. Waste of money, the ping's coming out. No relocate on Wisp. He's got relocate, but no mana.
Invis-Ion finds Widow.
Arrowcast going well wide. Widow in trouble here. He doesn't disjoint it. He's going to point back rocket barrage, and the rocket will hit straight away afterwards. Down he goes.
Full rocket barrage doing so much damage to Widow. He just couldn't do anything but stand there stunned from the concoction as he just goes down, down, down.
Radiant's top tower is under
the XP wibbling about at the 7,500 mark. Gold the same, about 3,500 in favour of TmF. This game definitely proves we've got some life in this tournament. DAM giving TmF a genuine run for their money.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's now starting to run in their favour, but
not over yet.
It's far from over. I mean, we've yet to really see a really effective Wisp gank.
Yes, they've really not utilised this properly, especially when you pick it with a CK. You say, I want to execute these ganks, I want to get the pickoffs. They haven't done it once. They got him into a team fight once when they killed Dozing Green in one hit because crits are really good. But since then, and we've seen the misplay, and now there's a 4-man gank train coming for poor old Die on the bot lane. Wisp's going to get there. He can save his carry. He needs to save his carry. He needs to TP him out right now. But he gets under. Die popping Phantasm, turning around. He goes and makes Dozing Green die really quickly. But now he's going to go down to the right clicks of B2. And no one else dies. A 2 for 1 in favour of TmF again. Here comes support now though. Widow and Dupes heading down. Look how poor Dupes is. He should go with that Bloodstone build, but does not have the gold to sustain it. Aggro Scepter finished on Widow at least. Oh, the silence as he's about to. I chose the Sonic Wave. He blinks.
Misses.
Not going to destroy that stun. Buyback from Chaos Knight. He goes man mode on the high ground.
There it goes.
Popped off. The blind ulti catching one. The reality rift as well. I've knocked my water over. Drama, high drama. B2 comes in. Nearly. Oh, the second Starfall following him. Wishing he's in. A bit late. No one there to capitalise. Once again, B2 goes in and back again. And the stun caught by Dingo. TP out from PO. B2, and apologies, he's repeating on foot. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Kane getting caught out by the twirl-hooking PO, and Dozing Green who popped the Fiend's Grip, and another kill in favour of TMF. I think that's a 3-0 and a buyback on Chaos Knight.
Expensive, very expensive indeed.
And a Shadow Blade finish on the support Alk, a half an hour on top of a milk.
Sort of a support Alk.
Pretty strong.
Starting to change things up a little bit now. He's sort of saying, well, I've got the money, might as well do it.
Yeah, he's got more money than the Storm Spirit now. Quap and Chaos Knight falling behind the primary farmers as well. I think the point of no return is growing ever nearer. They need a big win soon, or TMF are going to steamroll this group stage without a single loss.
Of course, if TMF take this, they are undefeated in the group stages of the Epiclan Dota 2 tournament.
They will take first seed in the knockouts tomorrow, and we will sum that up later, I'm sure, when I've looked at the brackets.
Yeah, we'll get the brackets up on the website. Check out epiclan.co.uk. You can get through to the tournaments from there. All the coverage is available in there as well of all the various tournaments. Check that out. TMF grouping up a little bit in mid right now. Looking at just a moment aimless.
Are you shaping for Osham?
Yeah, they're approaching it. There's
smoke. They smoke. They're going to go for the skank in the bot lane, but they didn't see the smoke. Map awareness is turned on this time. Dai and Dingo retreating back. All 4 men, sorry. Gyrocopter remaining top. Got the Usher now. Oh, and they just happen upon Dai and Wisp. The tether breaks, the tether's on cooldown. Dai, Fiend Script up, right click down. That is that. Oh, come on, Kane. You know they've got a gem. Please don't do this to me.
He walks right past the sentry ward.
Have they still got the gem, actually?
I don't know. They did put down a sentry ward, which kind of implies that they don't.
Another sentry dropped. Oh,
finding the arrow misses, but there's the nightmare.
Yep. And the max charge concoction. Oh, okay. They can't see him anymore. The sentry ward is too far away.
Oh, for a second I thought I was just Jesus trolling, just going, well, I'm just going to stand next to you and just blow myself up.
That nightmare saving Kane, but not from the arrow.
No.
Meanwhile, Gyrocopter, BKBs as they jump on him, and Dupe's living on a slither of hit points, but he goes down to a flat cannon strike.
Not for long, yeah. All of TMF rotating around behind him, and there's no way he could get away.
They dive the base as well. Widow dead. Oh no, he blinks out. Dream Coil, Widow dead. Oh, and the phase shift to the Sonic Wave from PO. 10 points awarded for cool play.
Very nice indeed. Arrow
and now
misses.
B2 turning around, fancying it. Dice has no serve, knocks him down. Big crits on Jesus as well. And he's saved himself with his sleep. Maybe gets the deny, no chance. Brought down. Green down as well. They get the turnaround kills.
TMF just overextending there, running right into the base when they just didn't have a license to it at all.
3-1 exchange in favour of DAM. The first in a while though, and I feel the damage may already be done.
Yeah, they are still 10,000 in the hole and about 20,000 gold. Long way to go if they want to come back.
Chaos Knight getting increasingly close to BKB, which will be a big help. They have no BKB piercing disable, except for the slow on the cooldown. Kane popping his Vendetta, looking for a kill. They might happen upon Gyro here. Park Invis though, and Box puts out Widow. If he goes on Widow here, if you think he's alone, he doesn't know. He's wise as up sees the rest of his team.
Nothing going to happen there just yet. Peo is still hunting Widow.
Die here too. Is catching out with the screen. Here comes the cooldown.
He's going to miss everybody.
Let's just hide the device. He reveals it there. Use on Widow, but they don't follow it up, and Jesus stuns himself, and they're going to back off. Nothing happening.
I thought Jesus was going to be able to hit Dingo there, but he didn't make it.
Kane revealed himself briefly. The tower hits him. They find a blind arrow after him, but it's going to go wide.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. Kane's still looking for something. While TMF just take a moment to take out some wards. PO just chilling up here now. Just gonna spend some time up on this cliff.
The BKB finished off by Chaos Knight. He's got no buyback.
And now with the wards down, TMF finally go for Roshan.
They know they're doing it though. Widow with his map awareness fully in the opposition.
Pings all over the place.
Here. Of course, Gyrocopter, the Moonlight Charlie popped. Oh, Widow Oh dearie me. Into the concoction, into the waning rift, into the right clicks, into the death.
Now Widow knew that they were around there. That was a little bit careless to be wandering out there.
Considering he can see them. 3-man stun, and they call the GG. They realise they can't contest. Was it a BM GG?
I do not know. We'll see if the countdown ticks off.
I think that's a bit early.
Yeah, I think Kane's just...
I think Kane's being BM.
Yeah.
We apologise for his BM. Terribly sorry.
Roshan finally is going to go down to TmF now.
Yeah, Ion grinding it down so quickly.
And Ion picks up the Aegis.
Yeah, a little... Oh, he's got a Demon Edge.
He does indeed. Are we going to see a relic?
Ion. Oh, and they go in here. The Bully Jesus stuns himself and Dingo as well, but Dingo absolutely destroyed, catching arrows in this place. Guy caught by the Fiend Script, which I forgot when I said there's no disables that went through BKB. They destroyed B2 really quickly, but at the cost of his life. Widow's still dead. Dupes not fancying it. And that's a 4-for-1. Sorry, a 3-for-1 with Widow already dead.
Superb play by TmF.
The gold skewing further down, nearly 20,000 XP.
Painful.
Down now. Yeah.
Very painful. There's a double damage rune on Ion at the moment.
They pop the mech. They're going to storm down this middle lane. Still not broken the base. Sonic Wave, of course, on a 40-second cooldown, but he gets sheeped and silenced and orbed, and one right click finishes him off. Dupes tries to come to the rescue, but the big charge stun from Jesus, and down he goes from the rocket barrage. And this time, I feel the GG might be for real.
That might actually be warranted.
Yep, that's it.
This point.
Radiant's middle tower is under dire victory.
Down it goes. So, TmF remain completely unbeaten in the group stages. Following them up, don't ask me, were 2 losses.
2 losses, just to TmF. I need to find out who lost the other game.
Yeah, then we had Next Gen.
We'll put a table up a bit later.
Next Gen and Beyond Defeat.
Yep.
Not quite sure what shape they're in. But
well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. That concludes our coverage of the first day of the Epiclan Dota 2 tournament. I've been the Kenwin. I'm here with Mackie from Kettering Conference Centre. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, 11 AM sharp. Get to it.
No missing it, kids.
Yep, set your alarm clocks. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.